Hi everybody, welcome to the Mr. Maple Show.
I'm Brian, this is Wes, and we got Tim with us today, and we're excited about sharing this video with you guys.
Yeah, we're getting up here. We've had some azalea adventures. Hopefully you've watched our amazing azalea adventures at the Hooper's Bald. That was actually yesterday for us, and we had a blast, right guys?
Oh man, it was awesome.
We searched up and down, saw some amazing variants on rhododendron calendulaceum, and we geeked out so much. We hadn't even planned on doing this hike today, but we ended up being on this hike today. My mother-in-law's mother, I was talking to her yesterday, and she said, well, you should really go check out Wyabaug. She said, I used to go up there. They had some real beautiful azaleas. And so we started looking through some of the paperwork we had that I'd printed off on the azaleas in the Southern Appalachian Mountains. And I've got this article by Charles Andrews that says the Southern Appalachians and Azalea Paradise. And lo and behold, we started reading up on Wya. And what was the one thing I said, guys, when we were hiking, looking through the azaleas? What did I say? Keep your eyes out for what?
Double.
The double.
We were wanting to find the double rhododendron calendulaceum. And lo and behold, when reading about the Wya and Wine Springs Bald in this article, it says up here that the Double Flame Azalea on the Appalachian Trail near Wyabaug had been burned but was in bloom. And in this article, I was like, what in the world? Well, on the way back, I got an email from Charles Andrews, the guy who wrote this article. And so I called him up and started talking to him a little bit about where this double was. So we got a pro tip on where it's at on the Appalachian Trail on the way up to Wyabaug. We're gonna go check it out. I hope you enjoy this video. We've been pumped about this.
Oh man, so yesterday we get done with Hooper Bald. We start talking and texting back and forth about coming to the Wyabaug. Next thing you know, we're like, let's do it. So we're meeting up this morning to come check this out. I think it's going to be awesome. I think we're going to be able to find this double. I think we've got a good read on its location, and with some keen eyes like ours, I think we're going to pull this off.
We're talking about something that's extremely rare in nature. We kind of made it up yesterday that this thing existed, and then we found out it existed near us. Yeah. And then we found out a pretty decent location to about. We still have to go out and search and find it. So join us on our azalea hunt and adventure. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, sign up for our weekly emails on MrMaple.com. If you like azaleas, check out MrMaple.com. We've got over 100 azaleas listed currently on MrMaple.com, and we keep listing more every Friday at 10 a.m. So make sure you sign up for our weekly emails. We do add more Japanese maples on Tuesdays, and we add azaleas and other blooming items on our Fun Flower Friday items. So sign up for our weekly emails, and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel because we've got more azalea adventures to come. This is just the beginning, and this is azalea season right now, so we're having to make the most out of it. I hope you enjoy this adventure.
Let's go.
So we're here on the Appalachian Trail.
The Appalachian Trail. Yeah, this is
the
awesome.
AT. Goes from Georgia to Maine.
Yeah.
Walking under some rhododendron calendulaceum on search for the double blooming rhododendron calendulaceum. So the double native flame. Pretty amazing just to be hiking the Appalachian Trail, seeing these native azaleas just everywhere. I mean, it's a pretty epic adventure. And I guess we're off to find that double.
Let's do it. is, isn't it? Tell if it's a double.
So in 2016 to 2017, around that time, this whole area on the Appalachian Trail had a fire come through and just burned down a lot of these plants. The double flame azalea we're searching for was here during that fire. We were told that one of the double flame azaleas was still blooming the year after the fire. The next year, they saw it not in bloom. We're hoping we can find this tree in bloom. You can see in this Acer rubrum here where the bottom part of this plant has been burned. And that's because of that fire that we see. This is the Acer rubrum, the native red maple. We see lots of azaleas all around this area. There's a native azalea right here, right here. A lot of those got burned down to the ground and came back from the base. And a lot of these aren't blooming quite yet in this area. We're hoping still that we're gonna run into this double flame azalea in bloom, but it may be the case that we're walking past it because it doesn't have a bloom on it this year, or it may have been some of the ones that got burned down all the way to the ground. We were told that there was a tree that had been tagged that got burned down to the ground that was an indicator of where this plant was. I don't know if that was one of the multiple doubles that they had in this area or if that was a tree that fell over, but hopefully we can find something to help us indicate exactly where this plant is here on the Appalachian Trail. Not the double we're looking for, but here is a gorgeous golden yellow calendulacean here off of the Appalachian Trail. Thought I'd showcase this. Really beautiful, looks a little more orange on camera than it does here in person. Definitely more of that pale yellow color. So this double flame azalea, it's becoming very Bigfoot-like. We've been searching for it. We're not seeing it anywhere so far. We've been told it looks something just like this, where you have the original plant has gotten burned and it was still alive at the top. As you can see on some of these, this one's still got some life up here at the very top. It could still bloom, and there's some coming out from the base. We are subject right now to, did it get enough sunlight? Did it have buds this year? Is it still alive? Is it still there? We've got clues of where it could possibly be. The fire came through this whole area, and so it's really difficult to find this plant right now. We just went off this bank over here. We saw azaleas, which lead you to more azaleas. Search through all those. All those are singles, no doubles so far. The search continues. So guys, we really got to look for something that we're not looking for. We've got to look everywhere. We've been here before. Dude. There it is.
The double.
The double.
Holy mackerel.
Dude, that is it.
Dude, that's insane.
Look at that.
It's got a double in where the orange is.
Wow, that is crazy.
Wow.
Dude, that's it. High five, high five. Heck yeah.
We found it.
All right, guys. I know that seemed a little corny. That's what just happened, literally just seconds ago. We're freaking out a little bit. We found it. We found the double here on the Appalachian Trail. It took a while. We didn't know what we were looking for exactly. These are still coming up from the roots and they're just blooming. This may be one of the first seasons this tree has bloomed since before. There's a part here that's dead, that's down, being held down by a vine, that has been killed by a fire. And you see it starting to come up here. We hear there are multiple plants. This may also be, this definitely is. Time for an up close look. So as you can see here, this has more petals to the bloom on the inside. That makes this a double. Now that's very unique in native azaleas. Often you have a single, which is the same thing minus these extra petals here in the center. This double is extremely rare, and extremely rare in rhododendron calendulaceum. You don't see this very often. And this mythological flower took some work today. We hiked a couple miles, different directions, hiked up and down, a huge amount of elevation change on the Appalachian Trail. And here we have this double. I mean, it's amazing. That extra large orange blotch in there on this double makes this thing really cool, really exciting. So guys, another epic azalea adventure, right?
Wow. I mean, wow, this has been awesome. I mean, we're on the AT trail. We're out here azalea hunting. I mean, it doesn't get better than that, right, Wes?
No, sir.
We were climbing up and down the Appalachian Trail like a bunch of mountain goats. it just got crazy. Wesley was running up and down the hills like a spider monkey, looking at every azalea we could possibly find. I mean, we couldn't see the forest for the trees.
I mean, we're walking by. There's actually another hiker coming through, and Tim says, "There it is! There's the double!" And we weren't even sure exactly what was going on at that point, because we thought, oh, we're not going to find it today. But there it was. Absolutely amazing, man.
I mean, these epic azalea adventures have just been awesome. If you like epic azalea adventures, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's a lot more to come. We've already done the Hooper's Bald, so you'll definitely have to check out those videos. And we're gonna have more and more of these going out there, finding these plants out here in the wild videos. It's really fun and exciting for us, and it gives us a little bit of plant geekiness, some hiking involved, and mixing in a little bit of what we love.
Yeah.
If you like native azaleas, make sure you're signed up for our weekly emails on MrMaple.com. We add 10 new fun flowering items every single Friday at 10 a.m. And when we're doing that, many of those are native azalea selections. So if you like native azaleas, make sure you subscribe to MrMaple.com to our weekly emails. We do a mail order directly to your door, and a great way to get involved. We also had 10 new Japanese maples, so we're Mr. Maple on Tuesday. So make sure you're subscribed to those weekly emails. Bunch of cool plants if you like plants. That was an epic azalea adventure. We've got some more planned for later today.
Yeah.
And y'all ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
All right. Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.
Oh.
It's all
My bad. My bad.
It's all good. I was going to finish the trifecta.
Right, the trifecta.
All right, guys, let's roll.
Let's do it.